German authorities arrested 25 people in one of the largest anti-terrorism raids ever carried out in that country. Germany's interior minister says some 3,000 police officers conducted more than 100 searches across Germany this morning, arresting suspects who were allegedly plotting to violently overthrow the government and install their own leaders. Officials say members of the unnamed terrorist group were motivated by a range of far-right conspiracy theories, including QAnon. Members include a German noble, a judge, and German military veterans. Joining me now is NBC's Claudio Levanga. Claudio, thanks for being here. What does QAnon have to do with this?
Hey, Katie. Well, this was a very heterogeneous group, the federal prosecutor in Germany said. Among them, there were far-right extremists, anti-Semitic extremists, also people who just believed in conspiracy theories that similar to those that are spread by QAnon. One of them is that the federal state in Germany is controlled by foreign powers, and therefore it is illegitimate, which is what most of the members of this group believe. And they belong to or support a movement called the Reichsbürger movement in Germany. And what they wanted to do, according to the prosecutor, was to violently overthrow the state, the government, with an armed group, to replace it with one led by the ringleader, who was also arrested. But a bit of an unlikely ringleader, a 71-year-old aristocrat that goes by the name of Heinrich XIII, the descendant of the German royal family that ruled over parts of Germany for hundreds of years until the beginning of the 20th century. Now, the prosecutor also said that among these people was a militia, armed group made up of veterans that used to serve in the German armed forces, and also an active soldier. And that's why probably the prosecutors believed it was time to move in before they could carry out their violent coup plot.
And so they were expected in court today, and they're expected again tomorrow. Any word about what happened in court today?
No, there's no word on what happened on court. The only statements that were issued by the authorities were the ones by the prosecutor and the German interior minister, who said that there will be zero tolerance on any form of terrorism, Katie. And also he talked about the abyss of the terror threat. And also they said that the authorities are looking into potential connections and links between those who were arrested and Russia, Katie.
Really interesting. Claudio Levanga. Claudio, thank you very much.